All right, our next speaker. I remember years and years ago, I don't know, maybe 15, 18 years ago, he called me up, invited me to lunch, and asked me if I thought he would be any good at real estate. Well, I'm proud to introduce him to you on the stage today from Sacramento, California, Mr. Frank Crandal. Give him a hand. Come on.
Got it. Hello. Okay, I'm coming in hot this morning, all right? So make sure your seatbelts are on and your tray tables in your upright position. Okay, so I am a recovering Keller Williams team leader. Do I have any fellow Keller Williams? Okay, so maybe you can finish this sentence for me. Once I was blind, now I can see. Okay, so I want to thank Brent and James for being the role models for me and the group. I really appreciate it. I want to thank Marguerite, and I'll tell you the reason why is because when I had 5 people in my group, I would call her when she had like 200, and I'd snivel and I'd cry. And the reason I called her is because I was going to get a butt chewing, and that's exactly what people need. Right, Marguerite? Thank you for doing that. So I've been in the business about 22 months. Okay, and Brent is an icon in Sacramento, as some of you know. Rumor has it that he went to a company called EXP. The very first thing I did is I called Gene Frederick, and I said, Gene, what the hell? He told me, you need to call Brent and go find out what it is. I called Brent. I was really kind of a lay down, wasn't I, Brent? I was a lay down. I was already in, being that Gene and Brent were already in. So Rob Flick did a one-on-one with me, and within 5 minutes I said, I'm in. I don't care. I'm in. Because my profit-sharing check from Keller Williams, and let's see if somebody can relate to me, $1.69. After 10 years, $1.69. I said, I'm in. The only thing I had to do now is go home and tell my wife that I'm leaving a salaried position and to be a self-employee. Now, I don't know about you guys, but I've let my wife down a couple of times. Can I get an amen? All right. The only reason I'm building this business is for the love and respect of my wife. That's it. And maybe if it could cover my house payment. So, we started out on the journey. And the biggest thing for me is I had to change internally. The business works. Look at all of you out there right now. There's a guy by the name of T.D. Jakes. Anybody know who he is? He says this line and says, you cannot take the old you into new opportunities. And that's been the problem my whole life is I've been the same me going after new adventures, and I haven't changed. And this is why things haven't gone so well. Okay. There's a couple of mentors in my life. T.D. Jakes is one. Have any of you heard of this guy named David Goggins? He's got this book out. I believe it's number 1 or 2, Can't Hurt Me. If you get a chance to read that, but I don't know if EXP would ever have him speak because he drops a couple of F-bombs now and then. Okay? That guy has been a major, major motivator. The reason why is because if you think you've had a hard life, no matter what it is, that guy has had it 3 or 4 times. I'm not going to go into his story, but every time I go in the gym in the morning, I'm listening to T.D. Jakes, David Goggins. You have to understand, you have to work on yourself. Because Brent told me something about 22 years ago that I always remember. Believe in everybody, count on no one. You have people in your group say they're going to do this, they're going to do that. Watch their actions. And Brent is so good because I'd go up to him and I go, I have 3 ESCOs this week. And he'd smile. He'd say, like A.L. Williams, just do it. You guys ever heard that tape by A.L. Williams? Okay. Great tape. You know, one of the great things about EXP that's different than KW is they don't have any OPs, or regional managers. EXP, you're on your own. No one's coming to save you. You have to go out and make it happen. Every morning when I get up, I look at the EXP wealth chart and my group. And now I have accountability with Brent, Don Yoakum, and that's who I'm answering to. Because I'll tell you, I'm not happy with those numbers. This is just a vehicle to get what I want. You know the old saying that money doesn't buy you everything? But my father would always tell me, yeah, but it would take care of the 9 out of the 10 problems I got. Okay? So, the only thing I can tell you is plug into the EXP system, do exactly what your sponsor says, don't question it. Brent knows how to motivate me. He'll usually say, well, Chris Okamura just got a $12,000 check. Or Marguerite just got a $16,000 check. Or Brent occasionally would show me one of his. Do you know one of his checks can wipe out your whole problems? It's a lot better than $1.69. Okay? Anyway, lots of speakers today. You guys are awesome. Thank you, and I'm humbled being here.